You're texting people all day, scrolling through everyone's life, staying constantly connected, and somehow you still go to bed feeling completely alone. This video is going to explain exactly why your phone is doing that to you and how to stop it. Here's what makes this really uncomfortable. Most people think their phone is the solution to loneliness. You feel disconnected. You pick it up. You scroll. You check who texted. You see what everyone's doing. It feels like connection. But here's what the research actually shows. The more time you spend on your phone, the lonelier you get. Not slightly lonelier, significantly lonelier. One study found that people who trimmed their social media use to just 30 minutes a day showed major improvements in how connected they felt to the people around them. Less phone time made people feel more connected, not more. That's not a coincidence. That's a design problem. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how that design works and what you can actually do to take your life back. Let's go back just 15 years. Back then, only about 20% of people even used the internet on their phone. Now it's 91%. And somewhere inside that shift, something happened that nobody planned for. People started feeling more lonely, not less, more. In the US alone, 46% of the entire population now reports feeling lonely on a regular basis. Think about that. Nearly half the country. And these aren't people sitting in empty rooms with no one around them. These are people with full contact lists, active group chats, hundreds of followers, who still go to bed at night feeling like nobody actually knows them. Most people will never figure out the connection between their phone and their loneliness. They'll just keep feeling it, keep picking up the phone, and keep wondering why nothing changes. You already broke that cycle just by being here. And if this is the kind of content that makes you think, subscribe right now. Because everything we make on this channel is built for minds that actually want to understand what's happening to them. Here's what's actually happening. Every time you feel that disconnected feeling, that low, quiet loneliness, your brain tells you to pick up your phone. So you do. You scroll, you check, you watch what everyone else is doing. And for a second, it works. It feels like company. But the moment you put the phone down, the loneliness comes back. Usually worse than before. Because what you just consumed wasn't real connection. It was the appearance of it. And your brain knows the difference, even when you don't. Real connection, someone actually listening, someone actually present, does something specific in your nervous system. Scrolling through someone's vacation photos does the opposite. It reminds you of everything you're not doing, everyone you're not with, and every conversation that somehow never happened. And here's the part that should genuinely stop you. This isn't a side effect nobody saw coming. The platforms you use every single day are deliberately built to replace real connection with simulated connection, just enough to keep you coming back. Never enough to actually satisfy you. One parent shared something online that stuck with me. She drove past a bus stop and saw her son sitting there, completely alone. Not because no one was around, but because every single kid near him had their face buried in a phone. Nobody spoke. Nobody looked up. That's not an isolated moment anymore. That's Tuesday. That's every waiting room, every dinner table, every group of friends sitting together in total silence, because everyone's somewhere else. But here's what the research also shows. And this is the part that actually matters. People who cut their social media use down to just 30 minutes a day reported significant improvements in how connected they felt to real people in their real lives. Not because they found better apps, because they created space for actual connection to happen again. The fix isn't quitting your phone cold turkey. It's understanding that your loneliness isn't a personality flaw. It's a response to a system that was never designed to make you feel full. It was designed to keep you hungry. And the moment you see it that way, the moment you stop blaming yourself for feeling alone, that's when you actually start getting your life back. So here's what this all comes down to. Your phone didn't make you weak. It didn't make you antisocial. It made you lonely by design. And the moment you understand that, the moment you stop blaming yourself for a feeling that was engineered into your daily life, everything starts to shift. Put the phone down a little more. Create space for real connection. That's not a dramatic life change. That's just taking back what was always yours. If this hits somewhere real, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want to go even deeper into why the modern world feels so isolating for the smartest and most aware people, click the video on screen right now. It picks up exactly where this one left off.